Today we're fixing a Whirlpool washing machine. I'll put the details in the description. The upper agitator won't spin during any part of the cycle. The problem is that all 4 dog ears are broken. The dog ears, also called agitator cogs, are the small plastic pieces that connect the upper agitator to the center shaft. So if they're broken, the upper agitator is not going to spin. These aren't super strong, so they can just wear out. Or if you overload the washer with too many clothes, they can break. I bought a repair kit for about $30 including shipping. You can probably get just the dog ears for about $15. This is a super easy fix. So if the upper agitator on your washing machine doesn't spin, give it a try. Let's make it work. Alright, this fix is pretty easy. First thing you want to do is remove this dispenser. Set it aside. The next thing you want to do is reach in there and pull out this plastic seal. Just grab it by one of these ends. It's got a O-ring around the outside. Keeps water from going down inside there. Alright, the next thing you want to do, there's a nut down inside there, which you perhaps can see, maybe not. I think it's a 7/16, and you need a fairly long extension to get down in the hole. And we are just going to hold the bottom of the drum and rotate that nut. Get that loose. And then once that is loose, you should be able to just lift the entire hub, spinner, whatever you want to call it, off the shaft. Alright, and you can see that this is the part we're trying to keep dry. It's got some grease and stuff on it. And the inside of this looks like that. And so we are going to disassemble that. The dog ears are down inside here. Alright, so this is the piece that we took out of there. You can see the nut is down in there. And you can just step on this lower part and pull up on this top part. And these two pieces separate. Alright. At that point you can get the nut and the washer out of there. Set that aside. We're going to reuse that. And this is where the dog ears are. Alright. These dog ears are intact because I've already replaced them. But I'm going to show you the broken dog ears. And they look like this. And you can see why they break. The end that's broken off is fairly small and fragile, not real strong. And this is how they go on. You take this piece which came out of there and you remove this retaining ring right here. Slides off, it's plastic. And those new dog ears, when you get them, just drop it down into these slots. The kit that I got comes with this basket, the dog ears, this retainer, the O-ring on the outside of this seal, and this washer, this plastic washer down there. So once you've got your new dog ears on there, you line up this retainer ring with the slots, just push it down there firmly, and reassemble this. The only tricky part here is, again, this you may get a new one of in the kit, or just use your old one. If you can see, there's 2 tabs sticking up down here on either side. Those need to line up with these 2 slots on this basket, which is a little bit tricky because you're going to have it inside that other piece. But it basically sits down on there and you have to push it down onto those tabs and make sure those tabs don't bend outward. Alright, so to reassemble, we are just going to set this on here. In fact, we can set this in here, and you can see perhaps down in there that the dog ears, they rub on this ridge inside there. That's what grabs this cylinder and makes it spin. Alright, so we're going to line up those two tabs with these two tabs and carefully set this on here. Make sure they're lined up and then push it down. And when you push it down, those two inner tabs should come up through those slots. And then it's just a matter of getting this bolt back on. I'm going to just make sure the washer is up there against the head of the bolt. Like that. And now I've got to get the bolt in there. The bolt is down in there and my hands aren't really that small. So I'm going to grab the head of this bolt with this grabber, if you have one of these, and just set it in that hole and let it go. Now we're going to take the whole agitator drum, set it back down in there. So we set it back down in there. We want to line up those splines. Just let it slide down on there. Take that same extension set, get it on the head of that bolt, tighten it up, hold the drum on the bottom, and then you can reinstall the seal cap here. And then set this dispenser on top, and you should be good to go. And now when it spins, you see that when this rotates, those dog ears catch that center gear, internal gear, and agitate. Alright, that's it.